You want the explanation? Fine. But don't skip the years, then judge the reaction. Don't meet the fire and pretend there was never smoke. This is the way I am, the way I survive. Before I was min, before the jokes in the name, before I learned to smile with a face full of pain, there was a kid in the house with a storm in the walls, learning grown-up tension from the echoing halls. Age 5, I felt rooms before I knew how to speak, felt moods turn cold, felt my little heart sink. Age 7, reading faces like a book on fire, knowing when to stay quiet, when to step back, retire. Age 8, I knew silence had a dangerous sound. Age 9, I knew lonely with people around. Age 10, I built a mask and I wore it tight. Funny on the outside, war inside every night. They call it attitude when the kid bites back, but never trace the teeth to the panic attack. Never trace the anger to the fear underneath. Never ask why your child learns to clench his teeth. I am what you say I am, but you don't know the half of the way I am. You saw the anger, you missed the fear. Judge the smoke, never ask why it's here. I am the boy that survived the noise. I am the man that still found his voice. Call me broken, crazy, too much, but I'm still here and I still get up. By 11, 12, I was already in defense. Heart full of pressure, head full of suspense. 13, 14, trying to look stone cold, but the bravest little faces hide stories untold. 15 came with pride and a mouth full of sparks, a young lad walking with war in his heart. 16, and Sophie came into the frame, and someone looked past the front and the flame. But love don't fix you overnight. It gives you a mirror and a reason to fight. Shows you the cracks you pretend are not there, then asks you to heal while you're gasping for air. So don't tell me I changed like it came from nowhere. I was carrying years you were never made aware. You saw the reaction and called that proof, but never saw the child still trapped in the roof. I am what you say I am, but you don't know the half of the way I am. You saw the anger, you missed the fear. Judge the smoke, never asked why it's here. I am the boy that survived the noise. I am the man that still found his voice. Call me broken, crazy, too much, but I'm still here and I still get up. Then life moved fast, no pause, no breath. Young dreams standing on the edge of stress. I became a dad and the world got real. A tiny heartbeat changed how the pain would feel. Alicia came first and I had to stand taller, even when the old dog voices got louder. Then Tyler came through with dreams of his own, and suddenly I had to become someone's home. Fatherhood ain't a magic repair. You don't lose the past because the baby is there. You smile for the kids when your chest feels tight. Make them feel safe while you're losing the fight. And Sophie stayed part of the story, still there. Through love, through stress, through bills, through care. House dreams, mortgage sums, future and hope. Still tying knots at the end of my rope. So when I say I tried to explain, I don't mean once, I mean years. Pages, memories. Every time I swallowed it, because the room needed peace. Don't judge the man without meeting the boy. Don't call it anger if you never heard the noise. At work I was the one they could lean on in heat. Deputy supervisor, still on my feet. When others were gone, I carried the shift, held things together while my own head split. Then pressure came dressed in policy lines, meetings, statements, dates and times. They saw one moment and called that the truth, but skipped all the years that were buried in proof. That's my life in a line, same pattern.